So here we have the M1895 Nagant Revolver. So I just want to really go kind of over this and give it some credit where it's due. I've seen a lot of views on this now, and either the people were just incompetent or just didn't give it credit. It's honestly a really nice pistol, nice piece of history, nice collector item, and you can get it fairly cheap. I got mine for about $3.99 with 50 rounds, as well as a holster. You can get them cheaper, at least you were able to originally. Now, this is a 7-shot 7.62 by 38R revolver. All the revolvers after a certain time had the single action replaced with a double action. So originally, for the NCO and lower enlisted revolver, it was all single action, but then the officers got a double action. It's all per markings and year. This is a 1943 model, so this came out and was manufactured in 1943. It has really, honestly, the sights aren't that bad. They're very basic. It's Tula. Manufacturing is actually this model. Now, PW Arms in Redmond, they have been making surplus bolt actions and reconditioning them, as well as pistols. So they have a lot of stock in the World War II, World War I revolvers, rifles, pistols, and newer stuff as well. I just thought I should give that a mention. So this is a double action. The double action is about 20 pounds. The single action is still quite heavy. It's about, some are saying it's 18, so it could be up to 18 to 15 pounds. It is much lighter. There we go. And again, this revolver is emptied. There's no rounds in the cylinder. I can't turn it. So this revolver was actually made to be silenced as well. So there's a model of this that you can attach a silencer to, and it's actually extremely quiet. So this cylinder will actually seal to the barrel along with the specialty round. It's a 7.62 by 38R. And actually, if you can get them online, you can get them fairly cheap. I will also demonstrate after we have the showing of like the actual trigger pull. Now, all this is done one-handed with my non-dominant hand. I've seen videos of people having issues firing it in general. They said it was too heavy. They couldn't even pull the trigger. It's really not that bad. That is 20 pounds with my middle finger, so it's not like my main trigger finger on my non-dominant hand. You can pull it, no issues. It's not that hard. Now, I'll show you the cool thing also that a lot of people have a misconception of. You do not have to use the round extractor that is found right here. This is also how you break it down. So you're going to twist this, depending if you're actually holding it, to your right. Pull this out, and this goes over to the side. And it will literally clear right around, like so. let's say your round gets jammed up with shit in there, gunk, blood, whatever. This is a military pistol, so shit got rough. You don't need it. These rounds do not take a lot to actually get out, to be honest, at least with my model. Maybe someone had one that's torn the hell up more. I have no clue. But I haven't had an issue. I can get these out quite quickly. It doesn't take a lot of pressure to get these out either. So if I want to quickly unload these, I can do it under 20 seconds, under 10 seconds. If I'm really going at it, it does not take long, and I can load it up quite quickly as well. Since I have this now set, I will try to demonstrate the takedown to a certain extent, since getting the cylinder back on with one hand is just not exactly easy. I've tried to do that already for you guys. Those videos have been scrapped. So, I'm going to try this. Initially, I'm not going to get it all the way. The barrel has alignment pins and lines on there. If you have these aligned, initially, you should be able to either take this fully apart and or use your rod. Now, the only thing you have to do is literally pull this rod out and have your loading lever locked down. And this cylinder will just pop right out very easily. Just push it right back in. Then, to store your rod and to seal that up so it can't come out. Fold it, twist it back over. Oh my, there you go. Then have a, here we go, that's my diamond head. Fully functioning revolver. As I said, it seals. I just really wanted to give this a little bit more credit since I saw a lot of bad reviews. This is the M1895 Revolver, Nagant Revolver. Single, double. It does function. I've shot about 20 rounds through it so far. I haven't shot a whole lot yet, so I can't say fully on exact reliability. But from what I've heard, overall it's great. But every review I've seen, they've had issues. So I just wanted to really clarify. I'm going to try to get an actual shooting video of this, and you guys can actually see how it fires. PW Arms is actually, they do a lot of remakes, or reconditioning I should say. So they'll sell a lot of bolt action revolvers, just about any of the older firearms, as well as newer uppers for AR-15s. They have an AR-15 P90 magazine upper, so it takes the P90 rounds and up loading system. So they're the ones that actually did the base work on this and that did the resale. And the actual maker of this is